I recently had a question from a member of my community, someone who's in my stop drinking program, and he said that he's 61 years old, he drinks between 60 and 70 units of alcohol a week, and he's worried that if he simply stops drinking, he might drop down dead. Now, you might think that sounds a bit extreme, but it's actually a common worry that if we stop drinking suddenly, will something bad happen to us? Will we have a seizure, or will we end up in hospital, or worse, will we end up in an early grave? Now, while I understand that it is a concern, and it was a concern for me, I was worrying about my health when I was drinking, but I was equally worried what would happen to my mind and my body when I stopped drinking. And you have to remember that alcohol raises our anxiety, so all the while that we're drinking, if we start having thoughts that we might die, if we start living an alcohol-free lifestyle, then they're probably going to start spiraling out of control because alcohol's already messing with our anxiety. Now, the good news is that only around 10% of people are physically addicted to alcohol. For the remaining 90% or so, we are psychologically addicted to alcohol, which means that it's mostly in our head, and it's a case of learning new beliefs and learning almost like a new skill so that we understand how to approach an alcohol-free lifestyle. If we can change our beliefs, create new neural pathways in our brain, then we can easily move forward into a super sober life where we become the best versions of ourselves. We feel completely free, completely at peace, calm and happy, often for the first time in a very long time. Now, the chances of somebody who's psychologically addicted to alcohol dropping dead if they stop drinking are almost zero. In fact, they're probably less than zero if there's such a thing. So it's incredibly unlikely to happen. Now, the people who are at risk from any kind of medical episode when they stop drinking are those who are physically addicted. And in most cases, you know if you're physically addicted because of the significant side effects you'll experience in between drinking. People who are physically addicted will have things like shaking, hallucinations, sweats, and a multitude of other problems and withdrawal symptoms, even in between having drinks, because their body is craving alcohol so much. They've got to a point where their body literally needs alcohol. Those are the people who should be more cautious about simply stopping alcohol and should seek out some medical advice before they do that. I've worked with thousands of people from all around the world, helping them change their relationship with alcohol. And in all that time, almost everybody that I work with has been psychologically addicted. There have only been one or two people who were physically addicted to alcohol, and they knew it, and they knew that they needed to seek out medical advice before they stopped drinking. So my advice is actually not to worry about it. I don't want you to go into it kind of blasé and think there won't be any problems. Yes, there can be side effects. Yes, there can be withdrawal symptoms, but they're usually incredibly manageable. And of course, if you are worried, seek out some medical advice for reassurance. And in fact, there's a video right next to me that talks more about withdrawal symptoms. You can click on that and you can watch it right now. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's new videos every Tuesday and every Thursday. If you want to master sobriety and change your life, then definitely be part of this amazing community. I'd love you to be involved in it. And I'll see you again very, very soon on the next video.